stood at the door and watched him, getting further and further away. He's thinking there's no retirement. There's what I was going to count on when I got home. There's my health plan. It's going out the door. It's going over the hill. And just before he got out of sight, he struck out. He ran as hard as he could. They caught him. Grieved and took hold of him. He lost sight of trusting in God. He lost sight of putting his life in the hands of God. He lost sight of what the Lord being his shepherd, as David had wrote, and I shall not want. Eli, Eli. And he called up with it and said, Elijah said, it take a little bit. But he took it for himself. Eli, Eli. We worry more about retirement than we do working for God. I want to tell you this retirement here is just for a while. That retirement there is for eternity. I want to have more there than I got here. Amen. This is going to be burned up, root and branch, rust and corruption cannot touch back this up there. Amen. That's what I'm working for. God will never forsake me. He's going to bring manna from heaven and a water from a rock. I'll never be without. My God will provide all of my needs according to his riches and glory. Gehazi comes back, he hides the loot. He walks back into the house where Elisha is. And Elisha looks at him. And he said, Gehazi, the leprosy that was on Naaman is now on you. And he was made leprous, white as snow. The wages of sin is death. Satan has blinded those to the wages. There's a payday. Eli, someday there's a payday. You don't know what day that's going to be. The devil blinds and says, put it off another day. Wait another day. Eli. Oh, but you don't know what day you have. A young man stood up in the church in this county on a Sunday evening and said, pray for me. Next Sunday I'm going to get saved. But I got something I want to do Friday night. And I can't do it saved. But pray for me. I'll be back Sunday to get saved. Little did he know Friday night would be his last night. Eli. Satan blinded him to the fact that, behold, today is the day of salvation. Not tomorrow. Not Friday night. Not next Sunday. You don't know where you'll be. You may be in eternity before the day is over. You may be in eternity. Eli. Oh, glory. Eli. I've been going riding around one Sunday afternoon, me and Diane. We were married. Didn't have any children. Wasn't saved at the time. I'd been drinking. She wanted to go home, but I wasn't through. We went by the midget burger, and I saw a friend there. Had the midget burger. Me and her started fussing. I said, take me back up to McLean. My mind was, if that friend was still the midget burger, I'd get out of the car and hurry in with him. I wasn't ready to quit. I wasn't ready to go home. But the mercy of God kept me. We come back to the midget burger. He was gone. Best I know, we went home. A little bit later that afternoon, I found out he was killed about an hour after I saw him. He went and picked up 3 other young boys, and they went riding, headed out towards Sanderson. 3 of the 4 was killed that afternoon. Eli, they didn't know that that would be the last day on earth. They didn't know that that day they was going to slip out into eternity. Today is the day of salvation. Satan blinded them. No doubt told them, you've got plenty of time. You've got plenty of time. Don't worry about it. had a book of Judas. And you know, let greed blind him. He saw what Christ did. He walked with him like Peter did, like James did, like John did. But he let greed get a hold of his heart. He could have been one of the 12 on the day of Pentecost. But he let greed get a hold of his heart. Satan blinded his eyes. He never saw what could have been. And he was looking at what he had to have right then. 30 pieces of silver would go a lot further than an empty promise, he thought. But he never got to spend it. He tried to give it back, they wouldn't take it. They bought a field with it because they couldn't handle blood money. Oh, listen to me. Listen to me, sinner. You need God this morning. You need Him more than you think you do. You need Him this day. Tomorrow may be too late. You need Him today. You need God.